Welcome into another one-on-one session here at OKPreps Media Day. I'm Michael Knight, joined by Westmoore lineman Layne Grantham. Layne, let's talk about this upcoming season. You guys have to replace a lot of guys off of last year's team. Talk about this spring and how it's gone and how you guys are getting those new guys ready for what to expect this fall.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, we got to replace a lot of guys, but we got a lot of good upcoming kids. You know, our freshman class was really good, and our junior class has really stepped up. So far in spring ball, they've really shown out, really shown that they want to work and get out there on Friday nights.
What can people expect from this team? Because, it's one of those deals where you got a new quarterback, new stable of running backs. Garrett and Braxton both graduate, and then you also have some new playmakers at the receiver spot. What can fans expect from the skill guys, for Westmoore?
A lot of speed, that's for sure. A lot of speed. But they still got the same playmaking ability as the guys from last year. So just like I said, expect a lot of speed and a lot of different stuff that probably the fans haven't seen yet.
You're one of the more experienced guys coming back on this year's team. This spring and going into the summer, do you, as a guy who's going to be a senior this fall, take more of a leadership role where, you're surrounded by seniors last year? Do you take more of a leadership role going into this fall?
I mean, as for the leadership, I feel that nothing has changed. I mean, I've felt that I've been a good leader since my sophomore year, and but yeah, these guys look towards me and Trey and Carrie and all them. So yeah, the senior leadership role has really kind of came together since the end of last season.
Do you guys talk at all about the 6A1 right now with East versus West, and all the gold balls are over on the East side? Do you guys talk about what's different, what has to happen for the Westmoores and some of the programs over here to join the Unions, the Owassos, the Jinxes?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Zoe does a great job. He instills a great mindset in us, and he's really changed the atmosphere that we can play with anybody, not just go out there and play, but we can beat these guys. I mean, like in the past couple of years, the West Side has really came along. So Coach Zoe just really instilled that confidence in us, I guess you could say, that we're just as good as those guys on the East Side. But yeah.
Now, you're starting to get some more love as far as recruitment. I know the service academies, you have a couple offers there. Talk about your recruitment. Who's talking to you the most right now? I know this is a very busy time as far as schools coming out. Who's talking to you the most right now, and any big plans this summer as far as visits, camps?
Yeah, so like you said, the two Air Force and Army, and then I have Central Oklahoma and Utah State, but there's a lot of schools coming in here every day. There's at least 4 or 5 coming and talking to us, so that's good. And then as for camps, I'll be going to TU on the 1st, Tulsa, then I'll be going to UCO on the 2nd. It'll be a busy camp season, and then I'll be going to Texas State, North Texas, and then maybe another mega camp. I'm not sure yet.
Now, finally, are you a superstitious guy? Do you have any pregame rituals? Look, man, I know that, sometimes you offensive linemen, you guys can be real weird. I get it. I understand it. Do you have any superstitions or anything like that?
I mean, not real superstitions, but more of a ritual, like come down here every game day, eat the same thing.
What do you eat?
My grandma brings me a club sandwich that she makes, and then come down here, make sure to get some fluids in, and then, just relax, try to get off my feet before the game. And then early before the game, it's more like chill music. And then right before the game, it's like Drake, some Playboy Cardi, some Lil Yachty, all those guys. So.
All right. Well, when we cover a Westmoore game this fall, I'm going to come down a little early. Grandma, hook me up with one of those club sandwiches. It obviously worked for you last year. I'll need one of those club sandwiches this fall, all right? Layne, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. He's Layne. I'm Michael, and this has been another one-on-one session here at OKPreps Media Day.